Hello everybody, Nikki here. Just wanted to film a quick everyday look, makeup look with my Beautycounter Cosmetics, which is why I have nothing on my face right now, so you can see all of my dark spots, acne scars, all of that fun stuff. So right now, since I'm going to put on my makeup, I have already washed, pre-moisturized everything in my face, but just wanted to go through that routine just really quick. So I always wash my face every morning with our Beautycounter charcoal bar. It helps a lot with my breakouts. And then every morning I use the Nourishing Day Cream. And then also I use the Balancing Face Oil, a couple of drops mixed in with my moisturizer. This oil is really good for people with oily skin like me, so it really helps balance out the oil and make sure that your face does not get oily throughout the day, and it is also a really good primer for makeup. So and I also like to throw on a little bit of my lip conditioner and peppermint so that my lips aren't like super chapped when I'm putting on my makeup right before I put on my lip sheer and all that good stuff, so I always put this on. Alright, so first I wanted to start with, of course, the Tint Skin Complexion Coverage. I use tan, and I also use our little retractable brush. This actually is very useful because I don't have to throw it in my bag and worry about it getting all the nasty craziness on there. It also is made out of Taklon. I'm not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it is not made out of animal hair or any of those kind of products that, you know, hold on to a lot of bacteria. It's also very easy to clean and also is really good in putting on the makeup. So the key ingredient in our Tint Skin Foundation is the sodium hyaluronate or hyaluronic acid. Probably pronouncing that wrong for all of you science people out there. So I put a little bit on my hand like this. And the reason why it's a key ingredient is because it helps with diminishing the look, your fine lines, also helps with skin elasticity. So I know a lot of times we put on makeup because we're trying to hide that stuff, but it's really good to have a makeup that is beneficial for that kind of stuff. So I just go ahead and just put a little bit of that on my face. And it is really, people that have worn this have told me that they like it because it is lightweight, doesn't make them feel like they're wearing a lot of makeup, which is important to me. Sorry, I'm looking at my mirror right here where you're here in my bathroom with me. But going back to the lightweight, people like it because you don't have to use a lot of it, and it feels like it's barely there. Now, just like with any foundation, you can always layer it. I have a little bit left on my hands, so you can layer it to help with covering up anything that you want to cover up. Now, there also is a concealer pen that I'm going to show you here in a little bit that you can get in your desired color. I use a color that's a lot lighter. Actually, it's the Cindy's. I use hers because I like to use it around my eyes and to highlight. But for my case, what I do is I use this and I just kind of dab it on where I want a little bit of extra coverage. Not a lot. I'm not really putting a lot on here. Just up wherever. And I'll just kind of move it in. Not all scars are created equally. So sometimes a couple of them need a little bit of extra love. So there's your base coverage. Okay, alright, so next what I do is, like I was talking about, like our concealer pen. This is our Beautycounter Touch Up Skin, And what it does is it has knot grass extract in it. So what that does is help with the photo aging that goes underneath your eyes, as well as the fine lines. So for those of us that have dark circles, have those little lines that are starting to come in, this is really good for that. Like I was saying, it's really helpful when you're wearing makeup, not just trying to cover it up, but also something that, so sorry, I always, normally if this wasn't Cindy's, I would use it on my face just like a normal person, but I am not. I don't want her to get mad. So what you do is you just kind of dab that on to lighten your area around your eyes, which is what I do in the morning. Alright, kind of blend that in with your finger. Of course you cannot feel it right now, but it actually does. It's really, really lightweight, and it also does not crease under your eyes. Cindy, I'm saying this with her permission, has dark eye circles, and she has noticed that it has really helped with lightening, and she also really likes this one compared to other ones that she has used because it doesn't crease underneath her eyes, so she really likes that. Right, again, this is the touch-up skin. I don't know, I didn't explain how the product comes out. It comes out, you just click this little pen, and then it comes out. Okay. Now next, I use bronzer just around. Of course, I don't really use bronzer because of course look at the color of my skin, but I do use a little bit of it just around the sides. This product that I have in my hand right now actually was part of our winter sale, so it's no longer available, but I really like it just for the sake of doing these videos and showing people our different products, because it's really easy because my blush is right here and my bronzer is down here. So this is our blush that is in Bloom, and this is our bronzer number 1. I don't know if you can, yeah, now you can kind of see the color a little bit better. So I take my brush, get a little bit of bronzer on here. Now just to talk a little bit about the key, sorry, this is a lot harder. I don't know how these people do these makeup videos because it's hard to talk and do your makeup at the same time. The key ingredient in all of our powdered, so our blushes, our bronzers, our eyeshadows, is the porcelain flower extract. Now what that is just a flower extract from a flower in Thailand. I cannot pronounce the name to save the life of me. But what that is, it's been used for hundreds of years in medicine for anti-inflammatory properties, and it also helps with reducing like puffiness, as well as any types of like moisture loss that you might have around your eyes. I know that a lot of times around our eyes it's really dry and it just feels really sensitive. So that's actually really good for our what's the word that I'm trying to think of, for moisture retention in your eyes. So all of our powders, the blushes, the bronzers, of course it's just adding on to what I've already been talking about when it comes to these products, not just hiding what is on your skin, but also being beneficial for what's on your skin as well. Okay, so then next, I just put a little bit of blush. Actually lost my blush brush, so I'm using this little one, crazy one. Please do not look at it. Dab that on a little bit on my cheeks. I'm sorry, I keep looking into the camera, but I really need to look into the mirror because this camera is showing a lot brighter than what it is in real life right now. Alright, so then the next one is our mattifying powder. So when I started using Safe Makeup, I thought that mattifying powder was something I was going to have to give up because I mean, look at it. It doesn't look very safe. It doesn't look like they could make something safe out of this. But of course, Beautycounter's products are all third-party. They're all strenuously tested as well as third-party tested. So they come up with a product, they send it out, they say, hey, is there any parabens, sulfates, formaldehyde, lead, those types of things, are those in our products? They come back and say no, and then we're good to go. So for those of us that don't know, Beautycounter has banned over 1,500 products in all of their 1,500 chemicals in their products that that have been considered harmful. So the UK has banned 1,400, the US has banned 19, I think, as of today. So that's kind of where Beautycounter is standing in their strenuous testing. So back to my makeup. Just dash that all over, really lightweight, mattifies the makeup. Alright, looking good, looking human. Alright, so next I use our color outline pencil. This is our, sorry, I opened the wrong end. This is our eyeliner pencil. This one has rosemary leaf extract in it, which helps stabilize the product instead of using any types of bad parabens or anything like that. It actually uses the extract to keep it long lasting and on your eyes. So I'm going to look into the mirror for this one because I don't want to be all up in the camera. Me personally, eyeliner is always really hard for me to find because it always wears off on me, and I hate it because at the end of the day, all of a sudden I'll have like a black eye, and it's terrible. But I've been using this, and it is wonderful. It can definitely tell the difference when I use a different product or anything like that, but now this is my go-to. It actually is really easy to go on. It's not like any of those other ones that are kind of like sterile. I know back in the day we used to use like lighters and light up or warm it up a little bit and go on. No, very easy to go on. And then next, I use our Lengthening Mascara. Now this product is actually a Allure Best of Beauty winner. They said that back in the day it would be impossible to make a safe mascara. So when Beautycounter came up with this, it was a really, really big deal. They had a lot of promotions for it, and I can totally see why, because it is amazing. It is loaded with all kinds of plant products, a lot of waxes, pomegranate seed oil, loaded with products that help you and help moisturize and condition your lashes. So it has awesome, awesome, awesome staying power. Stays all throughout the day. It is great. Alright. Yes. Okay. Next, the final touches for me. I use our lip shears, and then I like a little bit more gloss, so I use this little gloss over it. You can also combine these and get one of our lip glosses. All of our lip products have the jojoba esters in it. And it helps condition your lips so that your lips don't feel dry. And a lot of times people try to use a chapstick underneath so that when their lipstick wears off or when their lip gloss wears off, it doesn't feel very, very dry. So that's what they use on here. This one is actually my tester, and I think during one of my little parties, the kids had a little bit of fun with it, so it's kind of broken. But I love this color, so I just dab a little bit on. A little odd how I would normally put it on, but I can't give it up. I put a little of our lip shine over it, and then I'm done. Of course, this probably would have taken about 5 to 7 minutes less than it did with me talking, but I wanted to make sure that everybody knew all of the key ingredients and the beneficial properties of all the Beautycounter products. I'm not a professional makeup tutorial person. See, I didn't even do my eyebrows. I'm just so nervous about this video. But I hope that this helps in some answers. Of course, if you have any questions, there are some additional products that I don't use as far as our Dew Skin moisturizer. That one is a tinted moisturizer, kind of comparable to a BB cream. It's tinted, it has SPF in it, and would also help with additional coverage. This is pretty much my everyday stuff. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message, send me an email, bcbynikki@gmail.com, or visit my website, beautycounter.com/Nicole Hogan. And I hope this was helpful for everybody. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.